Okay. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. No, we're actually going to be cooking today. Believe it or not. Actually, not cooking, we're going to be baking today. And not like brownies or cupcakes or cakes or cookies. We're going to be making oatmeal breakfast bars. The origin of this. When I had Lola, I was breastfeeding and I needed something that I could grab in the morning and eat very quickly because there was so much other stuff going on. Oatmeal is very filling, it's very nutritious, there's a lot of fiber in it, all things you need when you're breastfeeding. I started making these at night so that I would have them in the morning. They're super fast, they're super easy, you don't need many ingredients, and yeah, that's what we're gonna make. So let's get started. Okay, the things you're gonna need: bananas. These are super ripe. Should probably be making banana bread, but I'm not. I usually use 2 because there's 3. We're gonna make a big batch. Rolled oats, not quick oats, rolled oats. Some sort of nut butter. I'm using the Justin's Honey Almond Butter because there's literally nothing better in this world. A little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of maple syrup or agave. I just ran out of my natural maple agave syrup. So I'm going to be using Pearl Milling Company. It's an OG and it's delicious. Who cares? And then to add some crunch, I'm going to be using some seeds. This is not an ad. I recently got sent Beba, this like seed cycling for menstrual cycle, and they're just so good. And I'm like really into putting it on everything. So it's an added crunch. I'm actually going to be using both phases, both 1 and 2, because it's different seeds. So it's going to add a fun crunch. That's it. That's the ingredients. You're going to need a baking pan lined with parchment or foil, and then that's it. So let's get into it. First thing you're going to do is take your bananas. You're going to take your bananas and mash them. You're basically going to do like all your wet ingredients first, combine them all together, and then you're going to throw in your oats. This is a really, what am I trying to say? Like measurement-free recipe. You don't really need to like be so particular about half a cup of this, a quarter cup of that. It's just really based on texture and feeling and like how wet and how, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but you know what I mean? It's like, it's not that serious and you need to relax. I think that's why I like making them, is because I can do them in the morning half awake when I haven't had coffee yet, and they're ready in like 20 minutes while I make Lola's breakfast, while I make my coffee, blah, blah, blah. I get them out and I'm like, I'll take like 5 of these to the face and I don't feel bad about it. So right now, just smashing my bananas. Okay, we have mashed banana. Next thing I'm gonna do is take a spoonful of your nut butter. Mine is the almond butter. You take a heaping spoon. Again, we're using 3 bananas. You want to taste the nut butter. Add that in there. Wow. I'm going to take my maple syrup. What is the point of having a breakfast cookie if it's not going to be sweet? And if you're using like the natural agave, whatever, or if you're using honey, it's not that bad. I'm going to take some cinnamon. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a lot. And then let's mix that. That is mixed. It smells very good. I should mention, some people put eggs in this to bind it. I don't think it needs it. These like very much kind of fall apart in a way, but I kind of like that part of it. But as I'm talking about it, I'm like, do I put eggs? Let me tell you why I want to put eggs. Because I just did groceries and I accidentally ordered eggs and I already had 2 cartons of eggs, like 2 dozen eggs in my fridge. And now I have 3 dozen eggs. What the hell am I going to do? I'm like, should I make like a meringue? I should at least start by putting eggs in this. We're gonna. Yeah, I have 2 left in this carton. God, life can be so hard. Okay, so I'm gonna add 2 eggs to this to make it like a proper baked good. Just to be clear again, they're not necessary. They are a binder and we're making a lot of them, so why not bind them? Okay, now I'm going to take my oats, a measuring cup, not like properly measuring, just to kind of get them in there. I'm gonna start with a cup and a half. When I do 2 bananas, I usually do a cup and some change. Let's see how that feels. I kind of want it to be not like a dough, but I want it to not be like, this is a little too wet to be a cookie. I am a little worried that I don't have enough oats. I'm going to dump the whole thing in there, which is fun for you, the viewer, because I'm doing a cooking tutorial. So like for you not to know measurements, I bet is so helpful. This is going to be a lot, like almost too much, I would say. That's okay. Okay, but this is looking better. See, it's like holding its shape more. We still have to add the seeds. So should I not be that worried? I think I'm not going to be that worried. That's what we have so far. Looks good. Now I'm going to add my seeds. So again, these are Bea seeds, not sponsored, but they're fun. And if you are looking to cycle sync, this is a great way to start. And I'm only saying that because that's how I'm starting. This is how I've decided to start. Phase 1 has flax seeds, pumpkin seeds, hemp seeds, and chamomile powder. Delicious. Phase 2 has black sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, hemp seeds, and chamomile powder. Well, I'm going to do a scoop of each in here, again, to give it some sort of crunch and a fun little something else, you know? This is like really good. You don't understand. It's weirdly delicious. It's going to turn weird because it's sesame seeds and stuff, so bear with me. Okay, I'm happy with that. This is what it looks like. It looks interesting with the seeds. I've never done it with the seeds, by the way. This is a first. Like eating cold oatmeal, it's delicious. And then a little bit more maple syrup. So good. Okay, I'm gonna get a baking sheet, line it with parchment. Oh, just remembered, I have to tell you something. You're gonna die. Look what I got. Not the serrated. Is this fun? Should this be the thumbnail? My mom got me new knives. And let me tell you something. Knives that are not dull, pretty lit. Bring the parchment with some coconut oil. We are gonna just get a spoon and we're gonna spoon these into like little cookies. Let's speed it up. Cookies. They're going into the oven at 350 for, let's do 25 minutes. And now we wait. Okay, we're back. I'm going to check them in the oven. Come. They're pretty much ready, but I'm going to give them a little bit. I'm going to give them maybe 2 or 3 more minutes to give them like a crunchier top. Did I press record? Yes, I did. Perfecto. They're a little crunchy on the top. They're like chewy and they smell really good. So we should try one. I think we should try one. Should I plate one and then try one? It's so annoying. Because I don't have like plates for cute stuff, you know? I'm not going to plate it. I just decided I'm not going to plate it. We're just going to take a new knife and I'm going to find a good one here. They're extremely hot. That's pretty. That's pretty. Don't lie to me. That's pretty. That's burned. No, that's not burned. That's not burned. Gorgeous. Okay, hold on. You're gonna think this is crazy. Somebody watching this for sure was like saying this when I was putting it in. I think the sesame seeds made it a little saltier. I'm gonna go back in. I'm gonna drizzle these on top, not since they're still hot. Give them that sweetness that I think it got lost with the sesames. So I'm gonna try it with the maple syrup on top. You feel like the essence of having, it's the essence of having a cookie because it looks like a cookie, kind of feels like a oatmeal cookie, but there's nothing really bad in it except for the extreme amount of maple syrup that you put on it. Well, I'm gonna stand here and eat these for a minute, but I hope you enjoyed this. It was probably shorter than you expected, but that's what I'm capable of these days. Okay.